Good morning, everybody. I am coming. You may not see me, but as long as you see these ingredients, and we doing just fine. This morning, I'm combining two of my favorite desserts, and it is bread pudding, and another one is apple pie. So today we're making a bread pudding with the apple pie filling. I usually use the French bread, but this morning I'm going to use the cinnamon raisin swirl bread. I'm going to use that. I also have some half and half, a 16-ounce container. I have some ground cinnamon, some vanilla extract, 2 eggs at room temperature, a half a cup of packed brown sugar, and a half a stick of butter. So I'm going to start off with this first one that I had open already. And this is so good, y'all. It is good. But if you're on a diet, guess what? This is not the recipe for you. You can make it how sweet you want. You can use more than a half a cup, but to me, that half a cup is just fine for me. So what I'm doing is just slicing my bread. I don't really like the end pieces. And I'm just going to give these a rough chop. But if you have a French bread and raisins, you can use that also. It's just that I so happily had these in the freezer and I didn't know what to do with them. But yeah, I'm going to make good use of it today. Thank you all for watching my videos. I appreciate you all. I see you all like the banana pudding cake that I made. And I have another poke cake coming out this week that I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is. I'm going to surprise y'all. So I'm just going to actually see how much bread I'm going to use. This was like almost a little less than a half a loaf that I'm just going to put down into my grease. This is an 8.5 by 8.5 glass baking dish. Y'all know usually I have the 9 by 13 when I'm doing the cake. So it's just me that eats this. So I'm not trying to make a big 9 by 13 pan and hurt myself, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and open this second loaf up. And that cinnamon bread smells so good already. And I forgot to show y'all that for the filling, I'm going to be using this apple pie. And what I did was I opened it. I took a knife and kind of diced them up into little small bite-sized pieces because they be into apple slices. So I kind of cut it up so it could fit easily through the crevices. So I'm thinking that this probably maybe 4 more that I'll just need. Because again, this is an 8 by 13 pan. I have my oven preheated on 350 degrees. You can add, you don't have to use apple filling. You can use whatever kind of filling you want. I remember my grandmother and my mom, they used to make bread pudding. And they used to use the, the fruit cocktails in it. And that was also good with the fruit cocktails. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have these down already. And I'm going to just go ahead and start spooning my apple pie because we're going to put another layer of bread on top. So yeah, this is the bread pudding with the apple pie filling. I'm going to just spread this over. This is going to be my snack for tonight, y'all. Who else love a good late night snack? I know I do. When it get about 7, 8 o'clock after dinner done went down in my belly, I'm always wanting something sweet. I don't know if it's just me or is it anybody else that's feeling me out there. So I put my apple pie filling in here. Now I haven't tried any other filling with any other fruit with the bread pudding. Just the apple pie that I've tried. Okay. I'm going to set this to the side, and then I'm going to go ahead on and add the rest of my bread. Just like so. We want to hide that filling in the middle, y'all. Making sure my bread is distributed evenly. And like I said, I'm the only one in the house that eats it, so I'm not trying to make a big pan of it. Sit this here. And it don't take long at all, about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, now we're going to whip up our little custard. So inside of this cup here, we're going to add, again, this is a 16-ounce container of the half and half. You could use regular milk, you could use heavy whipping cream. Okay, might as well just pour all of it. So I used the entire 16-ounce can. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my half a cup of packed brown sugar. Okay. That's my oven letting me know it's ready. Then I'm going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I'm also going to add about 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, because they definitely have cinnamon that's in the bread already. And the last ingredient, well, not the last 2 ingredients, we have a half a stick of butter here. And I have 2 eggs, again, at room temperature. And I'm going to crack here. And I did get me a camera stand, y'all, so it won't be no extra moving. And it does help out, so I'm happy to have that camera stand. And we're just going to give that a whisk. If you don't have brown sugar, you definitely could use granulated sugar also. And sweeten it however you like, you know, however much you like. I just use a half a cup of brown sugar. Just to make it like a little custard, y'all. I'm going to put this in front of me. Make sure it's all incorporated real good. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side. And then I'm going to just go ahead and just pour this over the bread. Catch the ends first. Just making sure that all of your bread get touched. And I always make too much as usual, but I rather make too much than not enough. Wiggle it a little because it's definitely the bread gonna soak up like a sponge, this custard. So it may actually take all of it. Give it a little wiggle, y'all. Now, if you do like this and it don't wiggle, that means you need more liquid. So I did like this and it was wiggly, so I'm not going to add no more liquid to it. That lets me know it's enough liquid on it. I'm going to kind of push it down at the top. Even though it's going to puff up anyway with the eggs. Cover this apple up. Okay, just like that, y'all. And again, I'm going to bake this at 350 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes. And I'm going to come back to show y'all how it looks after it comes out. Okay, y'all. Our bread pudding with the apple pie filling is ready. And this is how it looks. It done cooled off out the oven. And I'm just going to cut 2 little pieces to show you all how I eat it. I am going to cut it. Still just a tad bit warm, but for the most part it's kind of chilled. Okay, I set this here. And I'm going to scoop it up. just like this. Taste that up here. That is good. And I'm going to cut another piece. You definitely taste the apple pie filling in it. As it sits, it's going to get tighter and tighter. It's still kind of warm. And you can actually see the banana filling in it. Alright, and so let me show y'all how I eat this. So I have 2 tablespoons of confectionate sugar. And I'm going to mix about 1 tablespoon of whole milk. Give it a stir. Got powder flying everywhere, but that's okay. When it was baking, y'all, it smells so good. Okay, so you can either take it like this and put a little drizzle over it. Could have been a little tighter. Or the other way I serve it is with a little caramel, because you know apple go with caramel, or caramel as some say. With a little caramel. Now I'm the only one in the house that eat this, so remember that. And put me a scoop of ice cream on the side, y'all. Just like that. And I am going to be in my happy place, y'all. This is how it looks. Ooh, that's good. Just the right amount of sweetness. You can taste the bread pudding. You can taste the apple pie filling. I got me a little apple here. This is delicious, y'all. With my ice cream on the side. I'm definitely going to have to cut little chunks up and put them into little Ziploc bags, so I won't overindulge y'all, because that is so good. This is delicious. So this is our bread pudding with apple pie filling. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. You guys are the real MVP. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button to follow my cooking journey. I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see you later.